On this week's edition of Destination Pro Arrival, in the Battle of the Gunslingers, the Northern Force Paul Reed takes on the leader of the Snake Pit, Duke Cornell.
Paul Reed. I'm debuting in Destination Pro. I came here to do two things: to drink beer and fight. I hope Duke's ready, because I'm gonna punch him in the face and be done with this.
Return to the ruins without the set of failure. Destination Pro, I told you I came here with a vision to rebuild you in mind. As the adage goes, new year, new plan, same sinner.
James Cardarelli with you, joined by Darren Corbin, and we got a good one here in Destination Pro, the Copperhead. Duke Cornell taking on
Paul Reed. This is going to be a hard-hitting contest, I think. I've faced both of these guys. I've been in the ring with both these guys. The one right there, Duke Cornell, with the frickin' one eye, dropped me pile driver through a table onto a floor one time. So I know exactly what he's capable of.
And Duke Cornell, the Copperhead, a member of Snake Pit, on a bit of a journey now on his own, doing solo competition.
And that's the big thing. That's a hard transition. As somebody who's been a tag wrestler and a singles competitor, sometimes it's really hard. And it takes a little bit. But he's been a singles competitor before, so I don't think he'll have any problems bouncing back. And it's actually the same as Paul Reed. Paul Reed was a tag wrestler. Now he's looking to break out in singles. This is a very important match for both of them.
Paul Reed, a man of the people. He likes to drink beer and kick ass, as he told me in the locker room back there.
Oh, and I mean, the priorities are very easy, and I guess, you know, I wouldn't agree with one of them. It's not my thing. I don't really care for beer, not my whole thing. I don't mind the kicking ass part, but in the same sense with both of these things, if that's what he wants to do, by all means, he's going to do it, and he's sticking up and living up to his reputation.
As you said, it's going to be a hard-hitting contest here between these two competitors. You've been in the ring with both of them. Who do you think has the upper hand in this matchup?
Well, I would have to favor Duke just because of experience, but I think it's just a matter of one of these matches, the style that both of them do, it just takes one lucky shot. Size-wise, they're pretty evenly matched.
Nice job there by Paul Reed, as he did not take it lightly, the smack talk from Duke Cornell.
Did that whole...
As the ring...
Look at the ring just shuffling
continues to shift back as these two large men go back and forth here.
I mean, I thought maybe in the six-way, the invitational, I thought maybe the ring would fly a little bit more on that one. But wow, we're almost in a different town with that one on that last shift.
Now, what are you seeing here with the ring conditions?
With the ring conditions?
Yeah.
The conditions are awful if they're going to be moving the ring like this. Oh, you mean their ring conditioning? They're moving pretty fast for two big guys. So it looks like they're trying to slow down the pace, or maybe just trying to rip his arm out of socket.
Yeah, targeting that arm there and that shoulder area. It's Cornell now with a right hand and then the left to Reed.
And the big deal is like you don't want to really trade punches too much because like I said, all it takes is just one big one.
Paul Reed picking up Cornell and slams him on his back. Paul Reed
got to stay on him.
with some momentum here as Cornell, and then Cornell, you see,
and that
the
was
experience and the wherewithal.
That was a veteran move right there.
Veteran move, exactly. The Copperhead snake, and he will trap you. He'll trick you into those little things there, and now Paul Reed is facing the consequence.
That's his nature. Snakes will do that. They trap. They go for it. That's what they do.
A bit of a submission here, just wrapping like a boa constrictor there.
Yeah, and look at that, and look. Look at the marks on his back already. Ugh, that's rough. Yes.
Now pulling at the hair here, but using the strength, the lower body strength to the midsection of Reed.
He's got him pretty well just on the body scissors alone, but he's also utilizing other elements to inflict more pain and wear down Paul Reed.
Reed's back to his feet now. Kick to the lower leg and then a big right hand, and that rocks Cornell just a bit.
Okay, good. That ring shuffled back the other way. Every time they come our way, I get a little worried. I'm not going to lie.
Cornell ducks underneath, and then a big left hand to Reed.
As a lefty myself, I can appreciate it. Oh, hey, I'm glad they're doing that table and not ours. Remember when I told you what he tried to do to me?
Absolutely, and it looks like shades of that happening right now.
I mean, they did it last time they were here. Am I right? Was that the end of the street fight?
There was a few tables that got, and the broadcast table, this one specifically right here, was damaged in that match.
Yeah, man, some people just don't have any respect for property. And again, that could have caused a lot of damage, a lot of pain, that's for sure.
Well, as we've mentioned, we're just two guys trying to do our job.
Right.
So this is our table. We need our table.
Not trying to get involved in anything anymore. Just trying to do my job. Mounting that comeback. Well, he might have him. He might have Duke right now. He's got him down.
Up
you can see
Cornell.
they're slowing down a little bit, but that's because of the pain that they inflicted. They got to try and stay on their feet, but I think Duke is up.
As Cornell ducks underneath, pulls the rope, and Reed is going to stumble to the outside. Now both competitors using this time as a bit of a breathing room here, trying to recover.
And that's smart. I would do the same thing. I would make sure that I would utilize it to my advantage because the biggest thing is it's all about your conditioning. You asked me about ring conditioning, and this is exactly what you do. You don't have to run on a treadmill for 60 minutes straight. You just have to make sure you can gather your wind and take those times and those moments. Smart competitors know those moments.
And you talk about running on a treadmill. I follow you on social media. You're quite a runner yourself.
That I am, my friend. That I am. And that has kept me at my top condition even as long as I've been in. 19 years, and I'm in the best shape that I've been in, minus the shoulder right now.
And things are breaking down over here. The crowd wants the table.
Yeah, I think they should stay away from us first.
But
look,
Paul
not this
Reed's
table.
coming
that
over.
Table over there is fine. Not this table. You don't have to do this one. I've seen what you do.
Oh, and Duke Cornell hits his hand there as Paul Reed ducks underneath.
And we saw the same thing. A lot of people have been hitting those pillar and post.
Yeah, those posts are certified steel there.
Oh, I mean, what else would they be made out of? They got to withstand every time they hit the ring. Oh, and he's making them touch. He's making them touch these grubby little kids.
High five.
All these kids. Oh, gross. Oh, they have to touch all these kids. They're just walking germ incubators. All these kids are giving them diseases as they go around. It's just disgusting.
You don't have much love for the kids, huh?
What a strategy that was. Absolute strategy.
Dropping him right there on the apron.
Interesting way to help somebody get back in a ring, that's for sure. What? Oh, I thought he was calling for one of the kids.
This is Paul Reed's debut here in Destination Pro.
And he's impressing a lot of people in his debut.
He is impressing a lot of people. I'm impressed for one.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, what he's doing right now. Oh, taking too much time, Paul.
He sizes up Cornell and head first. Cornell ducks underneath, and Paul Reed went head first there into that steel post.
If he would have connected, he would have crushed Duke Cornell against that post. However, he moved at the right time. He saw it. I told you, he took too much time. He hit the post, and right now he could be having a concussion. I don't want that to happen, but he could be having a concussion right now.
And we'll see what the state is of Paul Reed after taking that hit.
Oh.
Looks a bit woozy.
Oh, my gosh. No.
Moving the fans. And right back into the ring.
Oh. He made everybody move. Everyone was so comfy. They're just sitting in their chairs all lazy-like, and he made everybody move. Oh.
The fans do not seem amused, the ones who had to get up out of their seats.
Yeah, because they haven't moved in like 6 months.
And a big left hand there. Reed is still feeling the effects from going head first into that post.
That was actually a really smart move, though, that he worked that left hand.
And a suplex there. And the kick out at 2.
He's doing a great job here. Both men are showing the injuries that they sustained. And it will all play a factor, I think, in the final. I mean, I would have to say that you can't take too many injuries and you don't want too much long-term pain. I know from experience.
Reed's in the corner. He gets the boot up for the counter. That might be the opening that Reed needs.
I mean, right now, any opening's a good opening. That's what they always say on Craigslist. Huh?
Reed ducks underneath, and then the clothesline, and a big uppercut there. Running.
There's that comeback that he made. That he's been saying.
The comeback offense here from Paul Reed. And Cornell.
Oh, I hope he's not too close.
Takes the beating, and that's 2.
That was a smart move, a veteran maneuver, of making sure that he held onto the leg, keeping him away from the ropes because he was very close.
It's Cornell here trying to catch his breath. Reed's back to his feet. And here we go. Paul Reed sizing up the Copperhead.
That's a lot of strength right there.
To Cornell, a headbutt to the back of the head.
Ooh, that's from that concussion early.
Cornell looking to pick up Reed. Reed with the right hand out of the counter.
Oh, boy. Oh. Uh-oh.
And double clothesline. Both of these competitors taking a beating.
It's been pretty evenly matched, I have to admit. A little bit for each competitor, but you can see the injuries wearing down a little bit. You can see the fatigue. They have been going toe-to-toe. This is probably the hardest-hitting matchup we've had all night. I think it's safe to say.
Absolutely, and it'll be interesting to see which one can come out on top in this contest.
Destination Pro does have a variety of competitors, a variety of styles and backgrounds, and it's really apparent here that we are seeing quite a bit of that on showcase, on display on this show, the last one of 2022. Uh-oh.
These two size each other up, and Reed once more. And now it's going to be a show of who's stronger.
Who's going to connect in the right spot? Who's going to hit? Who's going to go that knockout blow? You can't use closed fists, but you can throw those forearms, and those are hard. Bone on bone, right in the jaw. Doesn't take much to knock somebody out.
Another forearm from Reed. Cornell is stumbled.
And it sounds like Paul Reed got hit in the ear because he just said, "I can't hear you." So I assume it must have been from one of those forearms.
Something tells me Paul Reed likes this. He likes this back and forth action.
I think he's just building momentum off of this, whereas Duke Cornell is getting worn down more and more. Oh.
And here we go, back and forth.
Whoa, look at the strength.
Picks up Cornell. Cornell lands on his feet.
Whoa, look at the strength.
He's got Reed, and right on his head, and that's going to do it. And
Yep.
Duke Cornell, the
That-
Copperhead,
No doubt.
with the victory.
Destination Pro, destination indeed, because we are on the destination to my perfect vision of a Destination Pro. And I think tonight, after I cut out the failure and the stench of mediocrity, I may have found someone else that has the same vision that I do.
Came here to do two things. That's drink beer and fight. I guess Duke had a little more fight in him than I thought. Boy, that was fun out there. That was fun.
You and I, we could benefit from a discussion.
I think we could.